Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, Solaris Luna bright luminaries of the new Lemuria manifestation. Happy full moon in Taurus, as we prepare for this powerful full blood moon and total lunar eclipse in Taurus. We have massive waves of higher energetics pumping into this realm from the Most High. All earth angelics of the 144 are anchoring the purest light of 5D deep into the crystalline core of Pachamama, as we are the rainbow bridges merging heaven upon the earth for her full transformation into Mothership 33 of the Universal Federation of Light. We go by many names, but love is the closest to source we can use in this timeline for full clarity in the gnosis of truth. Our local Solaris released an enormous M5.25 solar flare last night as our sun floods Mother Earth with celestial light codes of the new Earth directly from the great central sun. This is the code of the date Star Wars was released as a form of soft disclosure, as we are in the precipice of full prime disclosure with our star families and galactics of our soul groups of the Tao of nature's path. This flare also maxed at 7:11 p.m. EST, also synchronizing with the 7:11 code of today's date, also Genesis 7:11. In the 600th year of Noah's life, on the 17th day of the second month, on that day all the springs of the great deep burst forth, and the floodgates of the heavens were opened. This is the day in Genesis, the day of Noah, the one, when the flood began and the great shift of the old earth commenced. Today the full catalyst of Gaia's transformation begins. Today is also a powerful galactic activation portal on the Mayan Zolkeen calendar with Keen 173, red self-existing Skywalker. Keen 173 is also encoded with our 73 into the 37 codes of heaven on earth, and the gap day energies add to the intensity of the electrical and magnetic potentials amping up. The Blue Wolf clan of shamans and healers are on task for the transformation and transmutation of the simulation into the paradise she has always evolved to be. The crystals are resonating with the magic keys of the holy waters of the kingdom of heaven on earth. In our present moment realization of Buddha mind, our true nature, we step into the ascended and awakened roles as guides and wayshowers of the pure land of eternal bliss consciousness. Feel into the joy, peace, and harmony of the music of the spheres, vibrating out from the still white magnetic light at the center of your being, and expand that feeling and energy out into the ends of the infinite multiverse as it returns to the center of the sacred hoop. This is our return to truth, the return to innocence. In God's divine providence we are made whole and complete for our quantum leap of consciousness into the new human of the luminous ones of eternal life. Aho! Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul White Gold Eagle with PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to stick around to the very end, and please do us a favor and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. And now we continue with the Sabian symbols. Right now the moon is at 9 degrees, 47 minutes Taurus. The sun is at 15 degrees, 32 minutes Scorpio. The current Sabian symbol for the sun at 16 degrees Scorpio. A girl's face breaking into a smile. And the current Sabian symbol for the moon at 10 degrees Taurus. A Red Cross nurse. From astrologyweekly.com. And today from Divine Sistar of the Light, Valerie A. Elster. Seeing new missions for many coming in this week. Your mission might be completely changing or shifting in some way. Be ready, prepared to potentially move as I'm seeing as the inner earth grids are reconnected. The axis mundi, topography, energetic ley lines will shift as well. We might also feel like some 2012 timeline, things you were doing, were supposed to do at that time. Big week ahead, from ValerieElster.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Sophie Gregoire. Full moon eclipse update. The energy can feel heavy, scattered, or uncertain. Bring your focus back to self-care. Underneath it all, more is being made available for you behind the scenes. It's intense. It's a preparation phase. Your new beginning is on approach. Continue allowing the waves and receiving the intuitive nudges from soul. You are brought one step closer to your soul's plan and destiny. In a few days, weeks, you'll make sense of it all and see where the universe was taking you. Things are being prepared for your highest good. Plot twists. Believe. You are exactly where you are supposed to be. From SophieGregoire.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Ali Ray. For a moment, allow yourself to feel the subtle frequencies, beyond how things are appearing, beyond any thoughts or ideas, beyond any opinions, beyond any emotional responses. Allow yourself to feel the heavenly frequencies that are all around you and within you. Dwell there as you are able and simply allow this to be felt. You are so very, very loved. Love is, love is, love is. God is, God is, God is. And from Divine Brother of the Light, Roberto Nunez. Anchoring the light, grounding connection is essential now and important to keep your vibration high. Attention. On November 8th, we will experience not only a powerful full moon lunar eclipse, but also the increasing momentum of several other celestial events that have been blessing Earth. I had to be absent on these, so it was necessary to stabilize all the gamma plasma light that has flowed through me and this planet. I can feel and see all this light about to charge the tectonic plates, their bodies, and starting to filter out volcanic activity. Please let go of any old memories you are seeing and accept it to move on. Our DNA is activating now. Your body will feel sore. Drink lots of water, especially coconut. More vivid dreams, nausea, insomnia. Release distractions this week and anchor the light. Your soul is ready to bring light to your body for humanity and planetary liberation. Here we go. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Sandra Walter. Total lunar eclipse at 3 a.m. PST, 6 a.m. EST, Tuesday morning, 4 a.m. in Sedona. Death of the old self, past constructs, outdated beliefs and habits. Our way of creating in these realms changes for the better with our surrender to what is new in this now. Seize the light flows. Witness these blood moon energies tonight. If you're in the eclipse viewable pathway, get outside and bathe your realities in these intense energies of change. We open to be pure conduits of these ascension energies. From AscensionPath.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Erin M, Crystal and Indigo Guide to the Galaxy, Athens, November 7th, 2022. The Weavers. A great spiritual blossoming is upon all the living souls, during which the divine power will open the way to easily and effortlessly clear those deepest seals, separative programs and orders that were forced upon them during the previous reality in the game, and we're still binding them to it. This is the preparation and the further alignment to the living spiral, after which one will be able to reach the fountain of life. This new state of being has the energy of rebirth written all over it, and it will be felt as a jump on a new level of consciousness. The twin flames will experience a shocking physical cleansing and huge revelation on their true identity, and it might take a while for them to realize what has happened, as the essence of their true identity will be reloaded in them. changing their senses and consciousness forever. The waking up detoxification from the dream binding program, Luciferian poison will be experienced in the physical, but many will not necessarily realize what is going on from the beginning, but mostly further in the process. During this first phase of this waking detoxification, we might witness madness, terror, and aggression in the world, coming from unaware people who will be unconsciously reacting to this powerful inner cleansing process. Message for all the weavers out there. The weavers are connected to the spirals of creation, and they are aware of their use, technology, and their connection to the DNA. And no matter the state of each spiral, the weavers have the ability and the responsibility to weave the destinies of the people in order to continue the unfolding life. In the fallen reality, this quality turned into a burden. It was too heavy for their human aspect to handle, and it became exhausting and life-draining, because the nature of the fallen program spiral is that of an endless looping which can be translated as a dead end, which creates continuous pain and suffering for the souls. This was torturing for them, but they kept going with self-sacrifice, and the expectation at the heart of the moment that the program would end and the way out of entrapment would be possible for all the souls. This has now finally come true. As the old program is ending, the weavers are now opening the living spiral with great joy again, and are returning the weaving of all destinies to the divine will of true creation. Their torture is over. They will be of the first ones that will reach the center of the living spiral, where the fountain of life resides, and they will show the way to liberation, salvation, and rebirth to others. Blessings of alignment, Erin M. From Divine Angel of the Light, Blue Rose Oracles. We are held within a liminal space as the old timelines dissolve, and we co-create the foundations, pathways, templates, and grids of the new holographic reality. A deep hush is felt within the heart of the collective consciousness field as we are no longer connected to the old versions, illusions, and reality grids. And in this unique birthing pool of silence, stillness, and disconnection, we find ourselves rediscovering who we truly are outside of the conditioning and third-dimensional role-playing. Anything which is still held within our fields that serve to limit, distract, or distort our awareness of our own divine sovereign presence is being revealed through this lunar eclipse passageway. This is a time of initiation and revelation, and we are ready to transcend the past, to align with the path of the higher heart, and embody the faster dimensional templates of unity, Christ consciousness. You are the foundation and cornerstone upon which a whole new upgraded version of our collective reality is being birthed and anchored. This current shift is one of the most powerful gateways and opportunities to drop into a whole new timeline we have experienced since 2012 quantum reawakening. Gift yourself stillness and know that the deeper healing you are doing is clearing density and creating space for the collective heart to expand into deeper octaves of unity and love. Take only what resonates, use your discernment, and follow your own intuition. And from Divine Angels of the Light, Anna and Petra, from Mary Magdalene's school. The Great Mother Sophia speaks. We feel that the momentum is building towards the dying and resurrection process, the dying of the old patriarchal structures, the laying to rest of this limited consciousness, and compassionately assisting its death. The Sophia lovingly guides us in the field of unconditional love so that we can compassionately hold and accompany the birth of the new earth. The resurrection is not only the promise of the new, but the real manifestation of the Sophia Christ consciousness in the material plane of Gaia. In Sinai, we will be assisting on both process, and the full moon lunar eclipse in the greater astrological constellation will be supporting this in an unimaginable way. Today, tonight, and tomorrow, up until the end of the eclipse, those who are death doulas, those who have training assisting the death process, or those who feel called intuitively, are invited to serve this passing over of the old consciousness. When the eclipse is over and during the evening and night of November 8th, it will be time for midwifing the new earth, which will truly come forth at sunrise on November 9th. We ask all conscious participants in this grace-filled event to collapse the timeline into the vertical axis. We encourage you to stay focused in your heart and hold the vision of the new paradise. You are the creator being incarnated to be here and now in your full presence. Sending you all our love and blessings, Anna and Petra, Mary Magdalene School for Remembrance and Unity Consciousness. And from the Archangelic Calendar, Gaia is in Circe's will. Circe, our galaxy, acts upon the infinite universe's will, which is yet a microcosm for infinitely expanding Creator Source. The current setting is water, which is appropriate considering the previous day was dominated by the element of air. The cosmic waters will see these changes have legs, and that they are longevous and prosperous. Relevant to our now, humanity is getting overhauled in how we think, feel, and live. Glitches in the quantum field will feel like we are living in a simulator. It's a valid feeling. I think at this point we can expect massive timeline shifts and Mandela effects daily. The conscious and subconscious of the lightworkers have done incredible things in the astral. While the world is spinning beautifully and our hearts are beating to the same cosmic dance, some people argue semantics. Changes will be plentiful and purposeful. Note the intelligent design behind these motions. Philosophical buffet, sometimes we get so lost in our pain that we forget to remember the good times. Remember the good times often because they will light even your darkest days. Only you can put in the work. Your coach can't do it for you, your best friend, or your mama. You can't outsource the hard work you must put into achieving your goals. The sacred circle is made when your mind becomes a true believer in the eternal spirit within your body temple. Do not allow unfounded guilt to rob you of joyous feelings. You have done nothing wrong. The universe gave you a vessel to expand its never-ending boundaries, not for its borders to be imposed upon you. Those who lay idle while the world cries for peace must reap the benefits of war. The modern adaptation of Buddha's quote, "Before enlightenment, chop wood, carry water. After enlightenment, chop wood, carry water," is, before enlightenment, prepare the recycling and take out the garbage. After enlightenment, prepare the recycling and take out the garbage. There is nothing more universal than growth. The purpose of every living being is growth. On every level and every circumstance, the goal is growth. As we walk the path, we obtain a lot of knowledge, and as we do, our thoughts about things evolve. The people you help will build you a bridge to an even higher consciousness. Although this truth will not come before the appropriate consciousness is available to help effectively. We are all trees. The earth teaches us to dig deep and ground our roots strong. The water teaches us to nourish ourselves in purity and glorious mystery. The light leads us to bend as the wind teaches us that we become stable and strong through pressure. We are all trees. There are many factors we work with that we cannot see, touch, hear, explain, or quantify. We do not need to understand how this works, but you can if you choose to. We only need to acknowledge that there is more to the mystery of existence. Nevertheless, we are one with all things, even the things we cannot explain. In the heart of all things is an invisible force that makes things go. Physicality was born by this force. The same power that makes the human body go and clouds form in the sky. Some call it the Great Spirit, while others call it God. Regardless of what you define it is the ocean of divinity in which we exist. What shall we become when we believe we can be what we wish to be? Only the individual can outline their fate. One way or another, change will find you. Life is 1% what happens and 99% how you react. As much as we want to be teachers, we are not. We are pointers to a being's absolute best teacher, their inner self. The spiritual revolution is found by empowering the internal divine order via self-love. The second we condemn someone for any reason, we have lost our common ground. We have nowhere to go. It helps to remember that when we are angry at someone, it is because they remind us of an aspect of ourselves we need to heal. Do not confuse age with the power or wisdom. We are meant for eternal growth. We should generally embrace the new and not cling to the old. Celebrating is a different story. In other words, we should be as excited about a new finding as an ancient one. Perception is an individual taste, and it belongs to everyone. The fastest way to get your universal life twisted is by allowing the actions of others to affect your perception. Once we implement any system, it has just become outdated. So be careful about engraving anything in stone. Cell division is very similar to how a new timeline forms. The tools and assignments for this day are in the link in the description below, from the archangelicalendar.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Karen Lithica, discover your light keys. As you delve deeper and deeper into the depths of your soul, I am shown light keys, a symbol of light, to be gathered, collected, turned on as you reach each stage of light advancement. A symbolic reference to understand the great journey, the milestones at each stage of light advancement. For each light key is simply a light upgrade, a step up in your light journey. For each key will open a lock of light. To reach each key is the path before you. Simply know you are walking the path of light. As you reverberate light, equals I am light. The path before you is simply the path you seek. Wonderful light advancement, sending waves of cosmic love from the Arcturians and Karen from KarenLithica.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Carolyn 144 God Code. It is necessary to let things leave your life to make the space needed to receive what you are manifesting for the future. Release the stress, being overworked, and imbalances. The Divine wants this for you now, and is working in your favor to clear the past, so you can be free to launch forward on a new journey. Utilize your time and energy towards your spirituality and relationship with God as the foundation of this new beginning. This may require solitude so you can more easily align your life and lifestyle to attain contentment, prosperity, and joy. Focusing on yourself right now is an act of self-love and an important step in facilitating your rebirth that's here. In Jesus Christos' name, Amen. God bless you. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Leah Whitehorse, Venus in Scorpio, square Saturn in Aquarius. Feelings of lack make it hard to appreciate the good in the world. Not enough love or money seems to drain the color out of life. Sometimes relationships are hard, or we're stuck in the friend zone. Sometimes the political landscape impacts upon our private world. Roles, expectations, and limitations seem to force us to dance steps that feel out of alignment with our deepest values or what we truly love. Trust that you can find your way back. Saturn is pushing us to define more clearly what the heart needs. Through hardship, we learn what it is to love, to be real, to go beyond fear. If everything was easy, we would have no opportunity to mature. Change is required to move forward. Sometimes it takes time for the fruits of your labors to appear. Delayed gratification is the key with this aspect. Align with your passions to give you the courage to power through this transformative process. Dive deep to expose your shadows. Don't let the world harden your heart. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 173, Red Self-Existing Skywalker. Self-existing is the name for the number 4, and its keywords are measure, form, and define. It is the 4th day of the White Dog Wave Spell and a portal day. The 4th day is all about taking a closer examination of your situation before you can progress. You really need to know precisely where you are and where you stand. Think of each wave spell journey as an adventure, and on the 4th day, you get out the map and your compass so you may better plot your course. Today is Red Skywalker, which represents explore, space, and wakefulness. Skywalker loves to encourage us all to be explorers. Expand your consciousness, travel and explore. Take a day out to do something completely different. As it is a number 4 day, we must define wakefulness. This suggests we take a closer look at what wakefulness entails. What is the very definition of being a conscious being? Deep questions to ponder today, so keep an open mind. The Skywalker always wants to lure us on an adventure, but this doesn't always mean an actual adventure. It's your mind. The Skywalker wants you to explore. Your inner world is just as rich as the outer world. The key to wakefulness is exploring your consciousness. And today from Divine Sistar of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, Red Self-Existing Skywalker, 4 Bane, Keen 173, 7th of November 2022. Defining 5D Bliss. 7/11/2022 equals 726 equals 78 equals 15 equals 6. Day codes 7 Mystic Magic Spiritual Initiation Solitude. 15 Spiritual Alchemy Charisma Magnetism. 6 Heaven Christ Family Romance Fertility. Month year codes 11 Portal Gate Polarity Illumination. 2 Twins Partners Cooperation Alliances. 6 8 Infinite Abundant Source Flow. 20 The Awakening Clear Vision. 22 Architect of Peace Master Builder. Keen 173 equal 11 Portal Duality Doorway Partnership. We are walking between the worlds, planetary kin. Very powerful gateways indeed. Another powerful galactic activation portal day and a portal kin code. So lots of power igniting our planetary expansion today. It is time to break out of the box and construct a new foundation of peace. Keen 173 was the code that started our year on the 1st of January 2022, bringing forth expansive codes for challenging the concept of our reality, what it is founded on and defined by. Ironically, this marked the beginning of the 2-year nightmare that was the pandemic, so globally humanity was handed a huge wake-up call. Very appropriately, we commenced that 2020 year of awakening, and the cycle of the white dog, highlighting the themes of unconditional love, devotion, and loyalty, or rather drawing attention to the lack of these qualities in our 3D matrix. Through experiencing hell, we now have the wisdom to define the bliss that we are all striving for. How far have we advanced in our journey to embody more love and redefine our reality through loving kindness? It seems we still have much work to do as we discard all that opposes the flow of love. Today is day 4 in the white dog wave spell of unconditional love, loyalty, devotion, service, friendship, and faith. We are uncovering and healing all that separates us from source love in order to be love. Today we are exploring what it is to be that love and be loved through defining unconditional love in our lives. Tone of creation, self-existing, tone 4, operates in the mental realm. Action measures, power defines, essence form. Self-existing number 4 takes form and we have ourselves a square shape. Self-existing, measuring and defining, very intelligent, fascinated by self. We now have built a sturdy platform upon which further growth takes place. Today we are using our minds to redefine our human existence through love, defining how we can transform our lives through endless love, As it is a gap day, we are strongly called to define a new era built on unconditional love, a beautiful new foundation upon which to construct our new reality. 9 months ago, Keen 173 occurred on the 20th of February 2022, which was a 22222 code, a 5D code for constructing New Earth through the Master Builder and Architect of Peace. We are currently in the 4th self-existing moon of form until the 14th of February 2023. During the year of the self-existing moon for Moluk, today we have triple the dose of the self-existing tone. Boom, boom, boom. This enables us to construct this new world we have been defining in our minds. Very potent creation power through visualization today. This is the Nikola Tesla tone. The moon is in earthy Taurus today as it waxes to full on November 8th for the spectacular full moon lunar eclipse. Taurus rules the 2nd house of material possessions, finances, and pleasure. This energy is streaming forth to help you define a new home and a new way of experiencing pleasure, joy, and bliss in your 5D abode. Beautiful support to build your bliss on earth. Dispense with the rest and build your new solid foundations on the basis of divine alchemy and magical manifestations through your pure heart. Go forth and build this new, more expansive foundation of our wonderful love-fueled new world. This is a beautiful precursor to the Taurus full moon eclipse ruled by Venus, the goddess of love and abundance. We have fantastic celestial support to get our lives back on the right track now. A divinely perfect code yet again woven through the magic tapestry of our dream spell journey. And so mote it be, dear ones, a brilliant day for dreaming, astral traveling, time traveling, and sky walking. Meditate in order to witness what the cosmos has in store for you, and then imagine it into form. Feel it, see it, taste it, sense it. Through redefining what is possible for you, you can build a brand new foundation, allowing for greater freedom, love, and expansion. Today's question is, how can I redefine the box of my reality in order to realize greater expansion, awakening to the universal flow of endless bliss and abundance? Divine blessings for the stretching of your mental playpen to redefine your wondrous new life of bliss. In la ketch a la keen, Christina White, Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 173, Red Self-Existing Skywalker. The mantra, the code for today is, I define in order to explore. Measuring wakefulness, I seal the output of space. With the self-existing tone of form, I am guided by the power of universal water. I am a galactic activation portal. Enter me. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're seeing, what you're feeling, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions. And we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue this work. I'd like to welcome and thank Divine Sistar of the Light, Jessica Lynn, for your pledge and support on Patreon, and welcome to the tribe of the Eagle and the Condor. I'd like to also welcome and thank Divine Angel of the Light, Robin Newbray, for your pledge and support on Patreon, and welcome to the tribe of the Eagle and the Condor. If you'd like to help support our work and mission and help us continue bringing these daily transmissions to the world, you can make a monthly pledge to our Patreon page at whitegoldeagle.com or a one-time donation to our PayPal or Stripe pages. All the links at eaglelovecondor.com. Now I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condors artwork You could purchase her beautiful handmade goddess totems, zodiac goddesses, healing jewelry, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. Now we're going to complete today's transmissions with powerful divine decree from Divine Sister of the Light, Sandra Walter. I call forth the diamond shining purity of divine love from the heart of creation, the gateway of the grand central sun, through the organic stargates and into the crystalline core of Gaia. I open myself as a pure conduit of this divine flow of ascension. From the ascensionpath.com. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful, blessed, and powerful full blood moon and total lunar eclipse in Taurus through the middle of the night. And be sure to join us tomorrow in our premiere for our healing ceremony, our sacred cleansing ceremony and puja of the blood moon and total lunar eclipse. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.